we'll go ahead and get started. I'd like to welcome Beau Hossler to the interview room here at the Valero Texas Open. Beau, thanks for joining us. I think you're making your 5th or 6th start here, and you're coming off a top 5 finish last year on the strength of that second round 6 under 66. Not an easy course to put up a number like that. So just some thoughts on being back here. You were just on the phone with PGA Tour Radio where you said it's nice to come back to a place where you've enjoyed some success. So with that said, just a few comments on being back here.
Yeah, it's great. Just living up the road in Austin, it's easy drive down, pretty easy week. Larson puts everything together pretty nicely for us here, staying on site, and the golf course is great. It seems like they've done a nice job of making the necessary adjustments on this course over time. I know it was pretty diabolical when the tour first came here, and they've kind of cleared out some of the native area, if you call it, and redid the bunkers a couple years ago. And I'm a big fan of the course. I'm a big fan of the area, and it's nice to have had some success as well last year. I think I had a good opportunity to win, and hopefully I can do that again.
You're in the midst of a good year, 5 or 6 top 25 finishes. I know you're coming off a few missed cuts, but what are you feeling good about? I heard you just say that your driver, I think you said you're feeling good off the tee right now?
Yeah, off the tee's been nice, and the short game's been good. I just got to put it together with the irons and the putter a little bit, and I'll be in good shape. But all in all, I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel a little.
Okay. Chris, you got anything you want to toss out?
You didn't play a practice round today, did you?
No, today was not worthy of a practice round.
You're not going out in that wind.
No.
A lot of people know that Texas is known for its wind.
Yeah.
And you're a Texas guy having gone to UT. What are some of the advantages that you and other Texas guys might know about this wind that you can say that you like to use when you're out on the course?
Honestly, I would say the whole thing is just experience. Having a decent idea of how much it's going to affect the ball flight. Also, maybe just having, again, more experience playing kind of the necessary shots in that condition, bringing the ball flight down a little bit. It's not something that you necessarily do unless you have to, but a lot of days in the spring in Texas you have to. So I've kind of learned how to do that over the last few years.
What about around the greens and putting?
I think the thing that a lot of people don't understand is how much the wind affects putts. It's obviously very difficult to stay stable in your stance. That's part of it. But also, if you were to take a robot and watch them hit putts and start moving the wind around, you'd be shocked how much that affects which direction and the speed of the putts. It's not like I have anything dialed into the tee, but just having a little bit more experience maybe there's some guys out here. With that being said, it's been kind of a windy year for us. It feels like all year, doesn't it? We've played in some pretty adverse weather, so to my forecast, I hadn't seen too much wind forecasted for the actual tournament days, but yeah, like I said today, blowing as hard as it is, it's not really, you're not going to get really anything done on the practice round that is of worth to me.
You were tied for the lead going into the final round last year. What did you learn about yourself in that final round that you were able to apply going forward?
I don't know that I learned anything about myself. I think just learning from having experience is a huge deal, right? And I think the main thing you learn from that is taking those emotions and those feelings that you get in that moment and just accepting them and knowing what it feels like for the next time. And I've had a lot of experience in my career with opportunities to win golf tournaments from the time I was 9 or 10 years old till now. So certainly they're fewer and far between on the PGA Tour with how elite our competition is and how difficult it is to win out here. But with that being said, the more reps you can get, I think the more comfortable you get. Just like anything else, the first time you do something at a new level, it's a little bit eye-opening, and then the next time you're more comfortable, and the next year even more. So I think I performed quite well. I had a little mishap there on the par 5. I remember on the back 9, but other than that, I didn't really hand it back. JJ played some incredible golf to win that golf tournament. So at the end of the day, all you can do is give yourself an opportunity on the back 9 and try and hit the best shots you can.
What have the emotions been like lately with the run of 4 missed cuts that you've had?
Yeah, frustration, obviously, but I try and understand that the peaks and valleys of the of the career are they're for everybody, right? And you just hope to keep the peaks a little higher and the valleys a little higher as well. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Hopefully, I can at least learn something from those, and like I said, have a week off to go and work on the stuff that I needed to hopefully start to turn that form around.
Are you a basketball guy?
I'm not really a basketball guy, although I did watch the Texas game here a couple days ago. It was a little disappointing, but certainly promising to see the program moving in the right direction.
I was going to ask you what you thought about them hiring Rodney Terry full time. Just
to be fair, I don't follow basketball enough to make an educated comment on that.
You mentioned it before, but I wanted to ask you about staying on site here and how unique that is. How many times do you typically get to do that throughout the year?
This might be a better question for you. Not very many.
Say Mayakoba.
Yes.
Formerly Mayakoba.
Yeah, formerly. I would say less than 5.
Honda. You play Honda?
Yeah.
And what does that do for you, either maybe on the course, but maybe not on the course, just from a mental standpoint? How nice is it to be able to get off the course and be where you need to be?
Yeah, it is nice. I mean, the resort here is incredible. Just makes things a little easier. I think, playing the PGA Tour is at times, with the logistics of everything, things that should be easy or not. And this just makes it one step easier for us this week. I think everybody's really happy to be here and to just walk down the street literally to the clubhouse and not have to sit in traffic or get yelled at by parking people or anything like that is always a nice thing.
Awesome. Thanks.
Good.
Cool. Yeah, of course.
All right. Easy enough.
Cool.
Thank you, Beau.
Thanks.
I appreciate everything yesterday and today.
All right.
My pleasure.
You're a good man.
Cool.